be looking fresh. Kristen, edit that part out. Gatsby. Okay. Admitting Marie. Oh no, why'd you leave? Oh. Hi. Sorry, I'm struggling to function right now. Oh, look at you. You look so cute in your workout gear. Hey, Dyke shoulders on brand. Okay. Can you hear me okay? You're muted, so I can't hear you, but I'm assuming you're saying yes because that's...
Sorry, I did not mean to be muted.
Oh, no, you're fine. I mute you anyway when I start teaching because Kristen records these for the flow, so... but I think you it's like preset to mute everybody. Anyway, how are you? How was your morning?
I'm good. I've been reading recaps of all the nonsense TV all day yesterday.
Okay. I mean, it's better than what I've been doing with my life and why I'm tired.
I have questions.
I have to. Okay, I'm like, Kristen, edit this part out. She'll appreciate this too. I just got a text that said, "This is the best thing I think anybody's ever sent me."
Oh my gosh.
It said, "Happy Father's Day, Daddy." I am deceased. Oh my God, this is the funniest thing.
That's very festive.
I cannot even deal right now. I was like, you kind of just slayed like the competition, like. So anyway, okay. We need to laugh this morning. Get you a strap,
Okay.
or a makeshift strap with a belt. Why are my legs covered in bruises? I don't even know.
My legs?
My legs, sorry.
Oh, my legs are extremely covered in bruises. I do know why, though.
Layla?
No, a dog at the shelter.
Oh, okay.
You froze.
Yeah,
I'm going to leave and come back in.
If you want to get a strap, belt, scarf, whatever. We'll do that shoulder work today. I've got a few goodies for you. We'll see how it goes.
Okay, before we get started, I'm going to leave and come back in because you froze again.
Okay. I have admitted. Okay. Okay. Can you see me well? Can you hear me well?
Yes.
All right. I guess I'm not gonna mute you just in case the freezing thing happens again. So, just deal with that what you will. Okay.
Appropriate.
Not see me sitting down. Why? Trying to adjust this is like. Oh my God, what did I just do? Why did Instagram just turn itself on?
There you are.
So bad at technology. Okay, now you can see me on my mat better. Okay, cool. All right, so have your strap handy nearby. We're gonna start on our stomach. Woo! And I'll probably go a little bit over again just because I haven't really timed this thing. So we'll just do what we do and see where we end up. So find yourself a child's pose. You can do wide-legged if you'd like. You can bring the knees together and just sink in. Let those hands crawl forward. Chest touches the floor, forehead on the floor if that's accessible. If not, you can grab a pillow or a cushion. And just allow yourself to land here. Settle in here. Whew. Maybe take a big yawn, because I'm clearly not awake. And just notice how your breath is showing up, how you're showing up this morning. Any aches and pains, any tension. Trying to breathe into those places. Allowing the tailbone to sink further down towards the heels. Maybe the chest further down to the floor. As you deepen the breath, notice what it's like to breathe into the back of the body. Rib cage expanding and contracting. Breathing into the back of that heart space. And then setting your intention here for your day. Anything you'd like to experience, how you'd like to feel today. Noticing all those points of contact to the earth beneath you. All the ways in which you're held and supported here. Layla is also wanting to participate in we'll do pose a little bit later, so right up her alley. And when you're ready, go ahead and slowly transition onto your stomach. I also just realized you're big on my screen and I'm not. I really fucked this up for Kristen. Kristen, I apologize. Okay.
Everyone got to see Layla that way.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, now we're flip-flopped. Okay. Making your way downtown onto your belly.
Fast and I'm homebound.
No. Okay. This is what it's like to have a private class with me. Everybody's welcome. It's a great advertisement. All right. So we'll take the left arm out long, right arm in by that rib cage. Starting to work towards our twist. Inhale that right leg up. And then exhale, gently twist, pressing that palm of the left hand down into the earth. As we open it up, you can keep the arm there. You can take the arm up and forward towards the front of your mat, the right arm. Keep the left palm glued to the ground. Breathe into this big stretch here. In the shoulder, in the side body. If you'd like an extra twist in the back, you can try to raise the left foot up onto the sole of the foot. And then, if you'd like an extra stretch for the shoulders, you can take that arm that's in the front, bring it up, move it back, try to touch the left upper arm or bring it to the small of the back or near that left shoulder blade. Doing a little extra opening and twist here in the right shoulder. The little bind. And breathing into it. Allowing yourself to feel what you feel. And as always, everything here is a suggestion and an invitation. So you are welcome to modify any of these shapes in a way that feels good for you. One more breath here. And exhale, bring that right hand back close to the body. On the exhale, gently untwist, slowly bring that left arm in towards you. And we'll switch sides. We'll take the right arm out long, glue that palm of the hand down to the ground. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, gently twist. Set those toes or the entire foot behind you. Keep pressing that right palm down into the mat. Left hand can come up towards the front if you'd like, or you can take it behind you. Try to find that right tricep, the right shoulder blade, small of the back area. Open it up in this twist, which I've always heard called broken wing pose. But the other day when I was doing some research, somebody called it scorpion, or yeah, like twisted scorpion pose or something. And I was like not having that with the Scorpio stuff. So
Yeah, I've known
we're
some
just gonna call it broken wing pose. My shoulders are extra sore too. And my wrists and forearm are really sore, I think, from like having my hand in this really awkward position the entire time I was getting this tattoo. So we'll also do some wrist work and some wrist stretching.
Sounds good.
Couple more breaths here. And then exhale, gently untwist. Bring it back to center. And then inhale, come back up on all fours for just a second. Exhale, sit back onto the heels if that's accessible. Now you can grab a cushion or block. And you can grab your strap. And we'll take it out pretty wide with the hands. And then you can always go wider if you find that this is not accessible. My short string is like sticking out in a really awkward way. Okay. You can decide how wide or how, close you want to take them. But we'll take it out in front of you for now. Take a big breath here. Inhale, bring those hands up towards the sky, and then keep imagining that invisible string pulled you up by the top of the head, growing long through the spine here. As you exhale, maybe take the hands a little wider. And take that strap behind you. Inhale it back up. Exhale down to the front. Finding range of motion through the shoulder. Moving here with your breath at your pace. And if you find that there's like too much crunching in the shoulder, you're having to bend your elbow a lot like I am, maybe widen the hands. You can also see that Gatsby's figured out that he can play with the strap. Couple more here. And then when you feel like you've had enough of that, we'll find stillness here again in the center. Keep holding onto your strap. And we'll make the same motion. But now we're gonna, I'm just gonna fold this in half because I don't want him playing with it. We're gonna keep that same motion, but we're gonna go side to side. So we'll inhale here. Exhale, take it kind of to the side, over, behind the back. You can bend that left elbow so you'll give yourself a little tricep stretch here. And we'll inhale it back up, take it to the other side. And you can kind of play here. You can kind of do these little, you can come behind, you can come to the front. Maybe do one behind, one back, or one to the back, one to the front. Just kind of give yourself some freedom of expression here. It's almost like you're doing hip circles, but with your shoulders. Ow. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna hit my fingers on my freaking table because why not? Oh, it's a mess. So a couple more like these, just getting that motion, warming up the shoulders. And then when you're ready, come back to stillness. Keep holding onto your strap here. Oh, I'm gonna, oh, that is like my toes are not having that pose. So if you'd like, you could actually sit if that doesn't feel great for you, or you can stay on the forelegs if you'd like. But we'll take it up again. And then we'll take it to the side, right elbow up, left hand behind you. Then you'll take the neck to the opposite direction, tuck that chin, and gaze out over the left knee, if that feels okay. And take like 3 breaths here. Maybe straighten that arm if you'd like. And then exhale it back to center. And we'll inhale it up. We'll do the same thing on the left side. Bring the strap behind you. And head goes out to look over the right. Tuck that chin. Getting a little neck stretch. In with your shoulder stretch. 2 more breaths. And then exhale it back down. Bring it through center. You can take that strap. Release it down for now. And go ahead and find a comfortable, easy seat on your butt. And then we'll take the hands to the back of the head, interlace those fingers. Place them on the back of the head with the thumbs kind of at that place where your neck meets your head. Those little like bones at the baseline. And then we'll inhale. Imagine that string keep pulling you up by the top of the head. Press the head into the back or into the hands, the back of the head into the hands. Let the elbows come out wide. Like those strings are pulling you up and out to the sides by your elbows and then up through the top of your head. Just take a couple of breaths like this. Let the chest open. The next exhale, we'll let the spine round just a little bit. Tuck that chin into the chest. As you exhale, let those elbows come together. It's okay if they don't touch. It's the motion that counts. Pull that belly button in towards the spine. Let's take a couple of breaths here. And when you're ready, we'll inhale it back up and out with the elbows. Press that head into them. Grow tall through the spine. Exhale, elbows meet together. Move here with your own breath, at your own pace. Listening to the sound of the breath. Noticing what you notice. One more. And then we'll release the hands down, let it go. We take that right ear towards that right shoulder. And take that hand to the top of the head as a weight. Don't pull, just gently rest. And taking a few breaths here. And when you're ready, slowly exhale it back to center. That space here to say hello. We'll inhale. The exhale, take the left ear down towards the left shoulder. And again, maybe just gently resting that hand on top of the head. Not pulling, just acting as a little weight. You look so regal. You're looking so regal, buddy. I think we can all take a lesson from my cats and just learn to not give a shit and do our own thing and do what we want whenever we feel like it.
Yeah,
You're great. One more breath here. And exhale, slowly come back to center. And then we'll inhale the arms up to the sky. Grow nice and tall through that spine again. Imagine that strength pulling you up. On the exhale, we're going to gently twist to the right. Right hand comes behind you. Left hand comes to that right knee if that's accessible. If not, you can keep it on the left knee. Breathing here into this twist. With each inhale, imagine yourself growing just a little bit taller. With each exhale, perhaps you twist just a little bit deeper. And when you twist, really think about pulling that right shoulder back. You'll feel this little tension, stretch in that right shoulder blade area down into the mid back. And breathe. And one more inhale here. On your exhale, gently untwist, come back to center. And we'll do that on the other side. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, left hand comes behind you, gentle twist. Maybe right hand is on the left knee, maybe it stays on the right knee. And growing just a little bit taller here with each inhale. Maybe twisting just a little bit deeper with each exhale. Breathing into that twist, to that stretch between the shoulder blades. When you're ready on the next exhale, gently bring it back to center. And then we'll see if we can we'll go into cow pose, but I am not feeling cow pose legs today. So we'll see if you can take fire log. If not, just stay seated exactly how you are. For fire log, you're just stacking one leg directly on top of the other, like so. Or we'll prep for cow face pose arms, so Gomukhasana arms. So we'll inhale it up. You might want to keep your strap handy just in case. On the exhale, bring the left hand down. And then see if you can crawl it up towards the shoulder blades, up the spine. And then right hand is going to come and try to meet those fingertips down the back. If that's not accessible, you can grab your strap. And then same concept, but you're just going to crawl the hands together on your strap. See if you can pull that right elbow up and away from you towards the ceiling. Opening that chest to the front. Keep imagining that strength pulling you up at the top of the head, spine long here. Breathing into it. Now as you're pulling the hands towards each other here on the strap, think about opening those shoulder blades, rolling them down the back body. Two more breaths here if we can. And then release, gently let it go. And we'll take our legs up and switch. So whatever leg was stacked on top will now go on the bottom. Ooh, hello ankles. And then same thing here, left arm will come up now, crawling down the back as right arm comes up from the bottom, trying to meet those left fingertips. I'm gonna keep using the strap because my shoulder mobility today is needing some strap assistance, and that's fine. Just don't ever be embarrassed about using props. I'm a yoga teacher and I use them all the time. I think in our current yoga culture, kind of, or a lot of people make it seem like props are like something lesser than, and that's not the case. Props are amazing. This is kind of hurting my tattoo, so I'm actually gonna come out of this pose. You stay here for as long as you'd like, maybe 3 more breaths. Doing myself a solid and listening to myself when I say modify stuff or don't do it if it doesn't feel good. Look at me following my own lessons. Crazy talk. And then when you're ready to come out, come on out. And we'll find our way onto hands and knees. Our tabletop pose. And we're gonna work with our wrist stretches first. Actually, I lied. We'll do our cat-cow first, then we'll work with wrist stretches. So take those fingertips nice and wide, stack those wrists underneath the shoulders. And you know the drill by now. We'll inhale, drop the belly. Oh, you're already doing it. You're a pro. You don't need me here. Yeah. And then when you're here, kind of focus this motion on the shoulder area. So when you come into cow, really see if you can open the chest to the front. And for the cat, as you let the spine round out, think about pulling that neck down, chin tucking. And you can kind of feel like this little motion of like pulling your shoulder blades away from each other. It'll give you a bigger stretch in the shoulder. And again, feel free to let your cat and cow move how they want to move. So maybe you want your little hip circles here. Allowing yourself the freedom and gift and joy of movement. Doing as much as you like here. When you're over it and you're ready to come back to stillness, you can do that. Eventually, we make our way back into table pose. Make sure those wrists are once again stacked underneath the shoulders, and we'll just do some shoulder push-ups. Here, I don't have a fancy name for it, but we'll inhale and kind of drop the chest down, move those shoulders kind of up towards the ears. You'll feel your shoulder blades move up as the chest sinks. And then exhale, come back up. Almost like you're trying to get your spine into that cat pose, but don't quite round out as much. And then inhale, drop the chest. Shoulder blades move up. Exhale, round them out. Let's do 5 of these. With your own pace. And when you're ready, we'll find stillness again in the center. And we'll work on some wrist stretches. So we'll inhale, turn those fingers out to face the outside edges of your mat. We do a couple of gentle rocks back and forth here. And as you're working with your breathing here, work on slowly at your own pace, turning those fingertips in towards the body. So eventually you'll have the elbow pits pointing forward. Just gentle, gentle baby rocks here, if that feels okay. If it's too much on both of the wrists at the same time, you can work on doing one at a time. Maybe doing some little wrist circles here. Letting those muscles stretch out. And then when you're done with that, go ahead and gently move them back forward. And then we'll do kind of the same thing, but we'll place the backs of the hands onto the mat. So you can kind of start out with the fingertips facing to the sides. If it's too much to do both of them, you can do one at a time. Sometimes for me, this feels too intense to do both. But eventually we want the fingertips facing the knees, facing the body. Wrists are, palms of the hands are up, backs of the hands are down. And again, very gently rock here if you'd like for that little dynamic stretch. Or if not, just be still here. And then you can work
froze.
to, do I need to let you go and then come back in?
Lana.
I can see you, I can hear you. Do you need to exit out and then come back in? Maybe. Let's see. Oh. No, I can't see you. Can you hear me still? Nope. I don't know. This Zoom thing is killing me. Let's see. There we go. There you are. I'm not sure if that's your internet or my internet or what's going on with that, but welcome back.
Thanks.
All right. So come back here to your table. We're just gonna jump right back into it.
Love it.
All right. So we're gonna go for extended puppy pose. So keep the knees where they are, and you're gonna pretend like you're Layla and stick your butt in the air. And then slowly start crawling those fingertips forward. You can rest the forehead on the ground. You can stay here. Or if you'd like an extra stretch, you can crawl the fingertips forward. Place the chest on the ground, chin on the ground. For extended puppy pose. Whatever feels better for you and your shoulders today. I'm going for regular because I'm just struggling to function with my body today, and that's okay. And again, coming back here to ourselves, noticing that connection with the earth beneath us, all the ways in which we're held and supported here. Coming back to the breath, and breathing into this intense stretch, seeing all the places where we can let go and soften. When you're ready, gently come back up to that tabletop pose. Taking your time getting there. And then when you eventually make it back to table, I'm gonna work on prepping for down dog. So making sure that once again, if body has shifted here, you want to stack the shoulders over the wrists. Make sure that those fingertips are nice and wide. And when you're ready, curl those toes under. Grip that ground with all fingertips in that squishy spot between the thumb and forefinger. Rotate from the shoulders here. See if you can point those elbow pits forward as much as possible. And inhale, send those hips up towards the sky. And exhale here. Maybe start pointing those feet down towards the ground. Maybe you want to take the legs a little wider, a little closer. Maybe you want to keep the knees micro bent here. Maybe it feels good to walk your dog. Gently pedaling those feet back and forth. And work on pressing that chest down towards the thighs. Tailbone pointing up. Really pressing that chest down toward the thighs. They'll give you an extra stretch here. You can feel it in between the shoulder blades. And breathe. And then next inhale, look up towards those hands. Gently step the feet up to meet them. Fold it forward. Maybe it feels good to put that little baby bend on the knees. Maybe you want to grab onto opposite elbows. Let the spine gently sway here for ragdoll. Maybe you're reaching for the toes. Maybe the hands land on the shins or the ankles. Everything is perfectly fine. So you can keep pointing that tailbone up, drawing our shoulders down away from the ears, letting the head hang heavy here. And inhale, slowly start walking the hands up the legs with control, coming up one vertebrae at a time until you're standing. My head's just going to be cut off apparently, so we'll do the best we can with that. You don't actually need to see my face. It's not that great today. Also, okay. Let's see. Oops. I think your video froze. I don't know what's happening. Okay. I'm just going to trust that. Okay. You're up. Cool. All right. So we'll do a little shoulder opener here in our mountain pose. So instead of having the arms down long like we normally do, you're still going to take your feet hip width distance apart. Ground down through all four corners of that foot. And we'll take the hands back behind you. We're working on a reverse prayer. So if they don't join all the way, or if you want to kind of warm up to that, you can start by trying to bring the palms of the hands each to opposite elbow. And maybe that's where you stay. Maybe you want to take it into reverse prayer. We're really focusing on opening that chest to the front here. Grounding down through those feet. Pulling those shoulders up and back. And then imagine that string pulling you up by the spine. Growing nice and long through the spine here. So we drop the shoulders down. Opening that chest. And just breathe into all of that openness. One more breath here. And then exhale, release the hands down. We'll inhale them up towards the sky. Exhale, fold it forward through center. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it forward. One more time, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it forward, hands find the ground. You can bend the knees here. Step that left leg back. Find that lunge. See if you can stack that knee over that right ankle. And then when you're done that, you can drop the left knee, finding your low lunge. Hands can come up to upper thigh. Checking in to make sure that the hips are square to the front of the mat. And then we'll take the left hand forward and then to the side. Right hand will cross underneath it. Giving ourselves a little shoulder stretch here. As you pull the belly button in towards the spine. Work on and making that little imperceptible motion of scissoring the legs together with the thigh muscles. I still haven't figured out a less awkward way to say that, so. Just breathe into everything that's happening here. So we've got an intense hip stretch. We've got an intense shoulder stretch. There's a lot going on. We know with yoga when there's a lot going on, you can use our breath to help. One more inhale here. Exhale, slowly across those hands. Place them down on the mat. Inhale, bring that back leg up on the ball of the foot. Exhale, step the right leg to meet the left. Find your plank or your knee plank. Next exhale, we'll chaturanga push up to the ground or knee, chin, chest. Inhaling up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. A big inhale here. Side out. Let that tension go. And inhale the left leg up. Exhale, pull it forward. Step it up. In between those hands, maybe you need to take a step or two here, that's fine. Stack that ankle and the knee. Drop the right knee down. When you're ready, come on up. Hands can find the upper thigh. Check in with pulling that belly in. Making sure our spine is not arching. Scissoring those legs together towards each other. We'll take the right arm out. Left hand will come up underneath it. Shoulder stretch here. Using that crook of the elbow to prop that extended right arm. Maybe bringing it in closer to the body. Breathe. One more breath here. And exhale into your arms. Frame that front leg. Inhale, raise the back leg up on the ball of the foot. Exhale, step it forward to meet the other one. Fold it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale the arms all the way up. Grab whatever goodness you need from the universe right now. Pull it into heart center. Round 2. We'll inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold it forward through center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands find the ground. This time the right leg will step back. Turn those toes to the long edge of your mat. Drop that heel. See if you can align the left heel with the arch of the right foot. It's okay if it doesn't align perfectly. You can account for your hip shape. And on the inhale, we'll cartwheel those arms up. Find your warrior 2. Taking care to stack that front leg over the knee. Make sure you can still see your toes. Make sure that the knee is pointing straight, so you don't want to come out or bowing in to protect that knee joint. Pushing the ground away from you with that back leg. Let that back arm pull you up just a little bit so the torso is parallel or perpendicular to the legs. Drop those shoulders away from the ears. Pretend like you're squeezing that pencil in between the shoulder blades. Breathing here. And then we'll inhale. Take the hands behind you. Clasp the fingertips together. Open the chest to the front. And exhale, we're going to bow in like this with the front leg. Humbling our warrior. Extending those folded hands behind us. If that doesn't feel accessible here, you can grab that strap. Allowing that space between the shoulders to stretch. One more breath here. And inhale, come back up to warrior. Exhale, turn those hips forward, drop the hands down, frame that front leg. Inhale here. Exhale, step it back to meet the right leg in the back. Find your plank or knee plank. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly take it down, knees, chin, chest, or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Big breath in. Side out. Next inhale, we'll take the right leg up. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. Get a few steps if you need. Drop the left heel, turn the toes to the long edge of the mat. We're gonna line up the right heel with the left arch of the foot. Inhale, cartwheel the arms up. Warrior 2 on this side. And checking in with that front knee, front leg. Making sure it's stacked over the ankle. You can still see your toes. Knee is pointing in the same direction as the toes. Let that left arm bring you back just a little bit. Making sure we're not leaning forward too much here. Whoo. I need to wash this tattoo. It is like pulling. And breathe. One more inhale here. The exhale, take the hands behind you, interlace those fingers, clasp the hands together, or hold on to the strap. Inhale here. On the exhale, we'll bow in with that front leg. Take those arms up behind us in this bind. Humble that warrior. Bowing into ourselves, to our past, for making us the people we are today. Maybe letting go of some of that weight from the past off our shoulders here. And then when you're ready, undo that bind, frame that front leg, turn the hips forward to the short edge of your mat. Inhale here, bring the back leg up on the ball of the foot. Exhale, step it forward. Fold it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it forward. And when you're ready, inhaling the arms all the way up, grabbing whatever it is you need, pulling it into heart center. Taking a few breaths here, maybe closing the eyes, maybe taking those hands back, again behind you in reverse prayer, or grabbing onto opposite elbow, opening that chest to the front. Seeing what we can accomplish in our lives whenever we keep our heart open. And when you're ready, release that bind. I'm going to step back as far as I can so you can mostly see me. You can stay at the front of your mat or find the center of your mat. We're going to work on our balancing pose today, which is, surprise, surprise, going to be eagle pose. You thought I forgot about those eagle arms, and I have not. So you'll find your mountain pose. And then we'll inhale, ground down through the right leg. Take that left leg up and cross it over the right ankle. Maybe this is where you stay. Maybe you can wrap it all the way around that foot. Eagle pose is not my strong suit, so you decide your comfort level with that. You can simply just stay here with the legs crossed. Now we'll take the arms long in front of you. Left arm will cross underneath the right. And then we can either join the palms of the hands together, maybe the backs of the hands touch, or if not, we can wrap the arms around each shoulder, give ourselves a hug here. And then crossing or wrapping that left leg over the right. We're gonna sit the hips back like chair pose. Pulling that belly button in. And then, there we go, yep. And wherever your arms are, whether they're in a traditional eagle arm expression or any of those variations, we'll inhale, draw those elbows up, exhale them down. Moving the arms up and down here with your own breath at your own pace. Staying here for at least 5 breaths or whatever feels good for you. And I'm deciding also when enough's enough. Enough is enough for me because that kind of doesn't feel great for my arm today. But you might want to stay here longer. And that is totally a-okay. Eventually though, when you're ready, we will take it to the other side. So we'll ground down through that left leg. You can cross the right over it. You can even balance here on the toes like I've been doing. We're feeling extra sassy this morning. Wrapping it all the way around. This time, right arm will come underneath the left first. And again, either joining at the palms, backs of the hands touch, or, you know, we can place the hands on either shoulder. Sink those hips back. And same thing here. Inhaling up with the elbows. Exhaling and back down. Stretching that shoulder blade area. Doing at least 5 here. But as many as you would like. And then deciding when it's time to undo and uncross. When that time comes, you can shake it out, wiggle it out, kind of do this little washing machine thing where you're loosely let the arms swing side to side, twist, back and forth. Whee. All right, Let's see how much time we've got. Oh, time always flies so fast when you're having fun. And then when you're ready, we'll make it the way down onto your belly. And when you get there, we're gonna work on bow pose. So we'll start with one arm and one leg at a time. So reach back with that left arm for that left leg. And then you can have the right arm forward. Just pull it in towards the body. Pull that left leg in towards the body, giving yourself a little quad stretch here. And come up on the fingertips of the right hand. Kind of lifting that chest. Little baby shoulder stretch here. We're gonna prep ourselves for this bow pose. And then go ahead and release it down. We'll switch sides, reaching back for that right leg. Pull it in towards the body. Coming up on the fingertips on the left leg. Oh, sorry, left arm. Sorry to say fingertips of the left leg. What is wrong? Also, like your camera froze, I guess, when you were still doing bowing into your warrior. And I've been going off of that, so.
Yours froze 10 minutes before that, so it's great. I can still hear you.
Okay. Cool. That's why I was waiting so long to transition. I'm like, well, maybe she just really loves that one. I don't know. And then exhale and release it back down. Oh, hello back. Oh, mine just cracked really good. All right, so we'll take both of the hands back, reach back for those feet. If you can grab them. If that's not accessible, you can loop the strap around the tops of the feet right under the toes and hold on to the strap. As we inhale, push the arms, push the feet into the arms. Let that motion lift the chest. Feel those shoulder blades rolling back onto the back body, opening the chest to the front. And then continue to breathe here. And as you breathe, that will naturally create a little rocking motion in the body. Massaging out those organs of the belly. One more breath here if you can. And then release it down, gently let it go. Bring the hands forward, create a little cradle for the face as you gently swivel those feet back and forth. Windshield wiper the legs. Release any tension in the lower back. And then from here, just flip your way onto your back from the belly. Ooh. Pull those knees into the chest. Give them a nice big hug. Maybe rock it out, massage your spine side to side. Good work today. I'm feeling very relaxed doing this. And then when you're ready, we'll take those arms out to a T on either side of you. Inhale here in the center. On the exhale, the knees fall to the right. If it feels okay for you. Actually, let's take those arms up into cactus arms. Give yourself one last shoulder stretch before we go down for Shavasana. And then if it feels okay, you can let the neck and the head look out over the left arm. So cactus arms or goalpost arms, whatever, or goddess arms, whatever variation of that you want to call it, where we bend at the elbows, place the backs of the hands flat on the ground by the kind of frame in your face, like a little goalpost. And finding some gratitude here for yourself for waking up early and taking this time to take care of yourself this weekend. All the things that have fallen in place up to that point, and all the possibilities that are yet to come with your day. And the next exhale, gently bring those legs back to center. Inhale here. The exhale, let the knees fall to the left side. Oh, I just had the most delicious crack in my lower back. Oh, I can now have a good day. And again, as the neck allows it, looking out over that right shoulder. As we breathe, finding some gratitude here for our body, for all the things it's able to do for us throughout our practice day, all the things it has done for us throughout our day and is yet to do for us throughout our day, all the places our bodies take us, and all the experiences they allow us to have. Inhaling here. Next exhale, bring those knees back to center. Pull them into the chest one more time. Give them a hug. Maybe do any last movements here that will make your practice feel sweet and complete before you go down into your final resting pose, your Shavasana. And as always, I don't take Shavasana with you. I'm going to be here to facilitate a safe space so you can feel secure and relax. I'll play you a little song too. As you start settling in here, maybe closing the eyes if that feels safe and okay. Starting to deepen the breath, allowing your body to sink into the surface it is resting on. So you begin to release tension, starting at the top of the head, softening that space between the eyebrows and the face, softening behind the eyes, unclenching that jaw, moving the tongue down away from the roof of the mouth, softening through the neck and shoulders. Maybe pulling those shoulder blades under you to support the back of that heart space as you soften there. Softening through the upper arms, down into the lower arms, letting any tension from the upper body flow out through the fingertips. Softening through the chest and upper back, belly and mid-back, pelvic area and lower back. Releasing tension in the hips and glutes, thighs. Letting all the tension from the lower half of the body flow out through the toes and the bottoms of the feet. Noticing all the ways in which you're held and supported here by the earth beneath you. And allowing her to carry you and support you here. So you take this moment of rest and stillness for yourself, knowing that you are inherently worthy of peace.
anything. I am not the voices in my head. I am not the pieces of the brokenness inside. I am light. 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 I'm not the mistakes that I have made, or any of the things that cause me pain. I am not the pieces of the dream I left behind. I am light. I am light. I am light. I am not the skin on the outside. I am not my aim. I am not my legs. My soul inside. Oh, light. Oh, light. Yeah. Oh, light. I am 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 divinity divine. I am God inside. I am a star, a piece of love. Slowly start bringing your awareness back to the space. Deepening the breath. Starting to make some small movements to wake your body up. Maybe wiggling the fingers and the toes. Rolling out the wrists and the ankles. Maybe a big full body stretch and a yawn. Feel good here. And when you're ready, taking your time, making your way onto your favorite side. Cradling that head with the hand, using as a pillow. Taking these moments of light and love for yourself. Setting your intention for your day. Knowing that you are worthy of all good things that are coming to you. And when you're ready, slowly make your way into that easy seated pose. Imagine once again that string pulling you up by the top of the head, going long through the spine. So we inhale those arms up towards the sky. Grab whatever goodness you need for your day, for your week. Pull it into heart center. And from this place, I acknowledge the light and love and joy and sorrow and the light side and the shadow side and all the things that make you beautifully you. When you're in that place in you and I'm in that place in me, there's only one of us. From my heart to yours, I bow and namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you so much for spending your morning with me and my crazy ass. Ugh, I need to go wash this thing. It is like looking juicy and tight, but good stuff. Okay, I think you disappeared, so bye.